What is going on, you guys? Alex here with EV Sportline, and today I want to walk you through how to install our Rivian R1S C-Pillar Blackout Kit. The kit is going to come in two versions, a Pro version and a DIY. The DIY is just going to include an extra pair of templates in case you mess one up when installing. So taking a look at our materials here, we have the templates, one here that goes on the C-Pillar on the quarter panel. This smaller piece here is going to go on the door edge that meets up with the quarter panel. We've got a couple of alcohol prep pads, a couple of squeegees, and our optional wrap tool. This is going to come in handy for wrapping in edges and corners and things like that, but you can do it with just a squeegee. Now these kits are printed on 3M 2080 wrap film, and this is made to be set down, picked up. You're able to adjust it, stretch it, and really maneuver it into place. It's actually fairly easy to work with. Now the gloss versions of this are gonna have a clear protective laminate over the vinyl. You wanna leave this on until the install is fully complete, or else you're gonna risk scratching the vinyl. Now this is only gonna be on the gloss wrap kits. Satin will not have the clear protective layer. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump over to the car and I'll show you how to install these. So first of all, you're gonna wanna wash the car, make sure it's nice and clean and dry. Once it's clean and dry, we'll take our alcohol pad and just go ahead and prep this area. Make sure you get all the cracks and crevices. You want to get in the jamb here between the window. Make sure that's nice and clean. Open the door. Get inside the jamb here. Same thing on the door here, get the jamb, get behind. And we just want to take a clean microfiber towel, make sure to get all this nice and dry. All right, so now we're clean and dry and ready to wrap. I like to start with this C-Pillar piece right here, and we're gonna get it lined up with the emblem first. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and peel this section off of the backing. And what we want to do first is get our emblem lined up in this hole. As you can see, with it just loosely set on here, I'm able to maneuver it around quite a bit still. So we want to make sure this is lined up to where we get nice coverage all the way up to the edge of the emblem. We don't want to see any paint showing. Just going to take our squeegee and kind of push it behind the emblem here, and it should wrap in pretty nicely. So I am able to pick this up and readjust. All right, so I've got it tucked up nice and tight to this emblem here. You can kind of see the body line here. It's nice and formed to the body here. Now if you see any what looks like tearing or wrinkling here around the edge, that's just the clear laminate layer. All that's gonna go away once we finish this and peel that off. So from here, I'm just gonna take our bottom here, since it's looking a little wrinkled. Just gonna peel this back, kind of stretch it out. And I'm not pulling too hard to stretch this. I'm just giving it a little pressure to glass this out and get it nice and smooth. And I'll just tap it down here. All right. So now what I want to do is focus on our edges. We want to get these body lines stuck down first. So I'm just going to take my finger and start to work it. And start to see that line come through. I'm going to press that down. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take our squeegee now and start to get some of this air out of here. So I'm just gonna work pushing it in one direction like this. Don't be afraid to pick this stuff up, get your wrinkles out. It's made to be worked like this. And work all this air out to the edges. You'll see I'm able to work out all of this air pretty easily with just the squeegee. Now if you're having trouble and you do get any big wrinkles that you can't seem to get out with the squeegee, you can put some heat on this and all those wrinkles are just gonna fall right out. You can use a hair dryer or a heat gun. All right, we got this looking pretty good now. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this door so we can get our jam here. Same thing before I get too far. Just wanna make sure we're pressed down pretty good on that body line, and then we can just start to roll it over the edge. I like to just do this with my hand. Get it rolled over nice and gradual, nice and smooth. Now we can press this down nice and tight. We got a nice clean edge there. I'm gonna take my squeegee here, and this is also where you can use our optional wrap tool, and we're just gonna push the top edge of this wrap underneath the trim piece. Should tuck in pretty nicely. Use the squeegee and you can actually get all the way up under that trim piece. All right, that's looking good. All right, now we've just got to focus on our glass edge here. Same thing, make sure your body line edge is good first. Then we're just going to take our squeegee and push this all the way back behind and over the edge of the panel. All right, moving on to our door here. I'm gonna hold the piece like this. I'm gonna focus on lining up this edge here first. And most importantly, I'm gonna be focusing on lining up this bottom line here so it matches up perfectly with our bottom line on the quarter panel. And we wanna overlap this gap. I like to go to where it pretty much touches the edge of this right here, and that will give us just enough overlap to wrap over the back edge of the door. All right, so I'm lined up on the side, I'm lined up on the bottom here. Just gonna go ahead and loosely get it stuck down like that. Pull it across, get it nice and flush and even. And I'm gonna go back to my edges first. All right, at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and open the door and work on this edge right here. Just getting it folded over. Get our top tucked in, same as we did before. See, we got lined up perfectly right here. And then all we have is our glass edge. Same thing, take our squeegee, get it tucked all the way into the crease. Do one last pass over the center, make sure we're all good. At this point, we can go ahead and pull our clear laminate. It's very thin, kind of like a saran wrap. Let's get it started somewhere. We're just gonna peel that off. It's easiest if you can get it started in the jam piece right here. All right, now we have a perfect looking wrap, no scratches, no bubbles. Got this awesome blackout trim look all the way down the side of the Rivian. So if you want to check this out for yourself, you can do that at evsportline.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like. And if you have any questions about what we did today, make sure to leave a comment down below. We'd be happy to help. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and we will see you in the next one.